Hey, Bears fans. The energy around Chicago has been electric lately, and it's easy to see why. This team has been on fire, and the momentum isn't showing any signs of slowing down. The Chicago Bears have been dominating the field, and the confidence in this locker room is at an all-time high. Players like Jalen Johnson have been vocal about how much belief they have now compared to previous seasons, emphasizing the work they've put in and the tangible results they've seen. That growth translates into confidence, and you can feel it when they step on the field. Every game has become an opportunity to prove themselves, not just to their critics, but to everyone who doubted them. 5 straight victories have shown the kind of consistency and focus this team is bringing to every matchup, and the win against the Philadelphia Eagles was a clear statement. A 24-15 victory against a team like that proves that the Bears are not just contenders. They're a force to be reckoned with. The narrative around the team is shifting. Fans and analysts alike are starting to wake up to the reality that this Bears team could be legitimate. Of course, legitimacy in the NFL is never guaranteed. You have to earn it every single day, and the Bears are aware of that. Every practice, every game, every play matters. The pressure is always there, both internally from players who demand excellence of themselves, and externally from fans and rivals watching for any slip-up to claim it's all a mirage. But under Ben Johnson's leadership, this team has found a focus and a discipline that seems unshakable. The coaching staff has clearly instilled a sense of readiness and preparation, and it shows in how they approach each challenge. It's one thing to talk about being ready, but it's another to see it executed consistently, and the Bears are delivering. As the top team in the NFC North and a dominant presence in the conference overall, the expectations are higher than ever. Playoffs are no longer a question. They are the target. Early in the season, doubts were rampant. Could a new head coach, especially in his first year, lead this team to success? Many assumed the Bears would take a step back before they could move forward. But those assumptions have been crushed by results on the field. This team is on its second long winning streak of the season, showing that their success isn't just a fluke. They have one of the most impressive running games in the league, and while the passing game still has room for refinement, it has been effective and increasingly reliable. This Sunday presents a significant test for the Bears, a game that will challenge both their physical abilities and their mental toughness. Facing a division rival at Lambeau Field brings an intensity that is unmatched. Emotions can run high in these matchups, and how a team manages that energy often determines the outcome. With so many young players making key contributions, rookies and second-year players alike, staying focused is crucial. The coaching staff will play a vital role in stabilizing the team, ensuring that emotions don't get the best of them, and guiding the Bears to perform at their peak under pressure. So far, the team has shown remarkable resilience, maintaining focus despite hurdles and injuries throughout the season. Of course, Michael Parsons has added fuel to the rivalry fire with his comments about respect and motivation. His perspective on the dynamics between the Bears and Packers has certainly grabbed attention, both in Chicago and in Green Bay. Rivalries are intense, and every player experiences them differently. Some come to understand the history and stakes immediately, while others, like Parsons initially, may not grasp the full weight of the animosity and pride that defines these matchups. Statements about perceived disrespect from the Bears have only heightened the stakes for Sunday. It's not just a game. It's a battle for respect, legacy, and supremacy in the division. The numbers back up the excitement. The Bears' rushing attack leads the league, averaging an impressive 153 yards per game, and their defense has been opportunistic, creating turnovers at a league-high pace despite injuries. Comparisons with the Packers reveal just how formidable Chicago has become, while Green Bay maintains strengths, particularly in its defensive consistency. The Bears' offense is balanced and explosive, capable of matching them on the scoreboard and dictating the tempo of the game. Scoring averages, total offense rankings, and rushing and passing differentials all favor the Bears when looking at the broader picture, highlighting the advantage they hold going into this matchup. Penalties and discipline remain areas to watch. Chicago averages 63 penalty yards per game, which ranks low in the league, and limiting these will be crucial against a disciplined Packers squad. Sacks, turnovers, and defensive adjustments will all play a part in what promises to be a tightly contested, physically demanding matchup. Both teams have the talent and strategy to make this game feel like a playoff atmosphere, even if it's still in the regular season. Every play will matter, and the Bears' preparation, depth, and mindset will be the deciding factors. Injuries and player availability are always part of the equation. The Bears have seen some players return to practice, while others remain questionable. The lineup for Sunday will require careful consideration, particularly for key contributors like Rome Odin and Tyreek Stevenson, whose participation could significantly impact the game plan. Meanwhile, players like Luther Burton and younger wideouts are ready to step up if needed, showcasing the depth that allows the Bears to adapt to challenges. The coaching staff will need to balance rotations, maintain focus, and manage the physical demands of the game to ensure that the Bears perform at their peak against a fierce division rival. Fan reactions have been just as fascinating as the performances on the field. Listeners and viewers are sharing excitement, predictions, and even reflections on how quickly opinions can shift in the world of football. Fans who doubted the team weeks ago are now entertaining thoughts of championships, while others remain cautiously optimistic. This diversity of perspective underscores how quickly a winning streak and strong performances can change the conversation. The Bears have captured attention not just with victories, but with their style of play, discipline, and resilience under pressure. This week's game will further define the narrative, either solidifying Chicago's rise or providing another challenge to overcome. Defensively, the Bears are sharpening their approach, containing opposing quarterbacks, limiting deep passes, and putting pressure on offensive lines have been priorities. With the return of key defenders, combined with strategic blitzing and individual matchups, Chicago's defensive unit is prepared to disrupt even the most well-coordinated offenses. The balance between youth and experience allows the Bears to adapt to high-pressure situations while maintaining the discipline necessary to execute a game plan effectively. On offense, quarterback precision and protection from the line of scrimmage remain critical. Consistency in passing, combined with the league-leading rushing attack, creates a dual threat that can keep defenses guessing and open opportunities for explosive plays. The rivalry aspect adds an extra layer of intensity. Games against the Packers are never just contests, they're statements. Chicago's recent success adds a new dimension, signaling that this is not the same team that struggled in past seasons. Every play, every yard gained, every defensive stop contributes to the larger story of a team determined to rewrite its narrative and assert dominance in the NFC North. Fans, analysts, and players alike are watching closely, aware that the outcome of this game could influence playoff seeding, confidence, and the broader perception of the team's legitimacy in the league. As the Bears prepare to step on a Lambeau Field, the stakes have never felt higher. The intensity in the locker room is palpable, and you can sense that every player understands the magnitude of what's ahead. Green Bay has long been a measuring stick for Chicago, a rival whose history and success have loomed large over the Bears for decades. But this is not the same Bears team that trudged through seasons filled with doubt and unmet expectations. This iteration of the team is disciplined, resilient, and hungry to prove themselves on the biggest stage possible. Every member of the roster knows that Sunday is more than a game. It's a chance to redefine a rivalry, to challenge narratives, and to assert that Chicago is no longer content with being second best. From the first snap, the energy in the stadium is expected to be electric. Fans on both sides will be vocal, but this Bears team has learned to channel intensity rather than succumb to it. Young players like Jalen Johnson and TJ Edwards bring a combination of youthful energy and growing maturity that helps balance the veteran presence. The coaching staff has emphasized situational awareness, focusing on key moments that could swing the game in either direction. This preparation isn't just about X's and O's. It's about mental fortitude, composure under pressure, and the ability to make adjustments on the fly. In a rivalry game where emotions run high, maintaining that focus can make all the difference. Offensively, the Bears are a force to be reckoned with. Their running game has been dominant, and it sets the tone for the entire offense. Averaging over 150 yards per game on the ground, Chicago has shown the ability to control the clock, wear down defenses, and open up opportunities for explosive plays through the air. The passing game, while still refining its consistency, has been increasingly effective, showing the kind of adaptability and precision that can keep even the most disciplined defenses off balance. Protecting the quarterback is crucial, and the offensive line has been performing at a level that allows the entire unit to operate smoothly. Players like Ozra Pillow and Darnell Wright provide both talent and stability, while the tight ends and interior linemen offer critical support in both pass protection and run blocking. The balance between a powerful rushing attack and an effective passing game gives Chicago a dual threat that can challenge Green Bay in multiple ways. Defensively, the Bears have created one of the league's most opportunistic units. With 26 turnovers forced despite dealing with injuries for much of the season, this defense has proven that depth and preparation can overcome adversity. Young defenders are stepping up, contributing at a high level, and veterans are guiding them through the challenges of high-pressure matchups. Containing the Packers' offensive threats requires discipline, communication, and timing, and the Bears are prepared to execute. Pressuring the quarterback, limiting deep passes, and maintaining gap integrity against the run are all key elements of the strategy. With players like Michael Parsons providing leadership and motivation, the defense has the mental and physical tools to rise to the occasion. This matchup isn't just about talent on the field. It's about mentality and preparation. Green Bay will bring a disciplined, stingy defense, and Chicago's offensive line must respond with precision, coordination, and awareness. Every penalty must be minimized, every missed assignment corrected immediately, and every play executed to perfection. The Bears are aware that mistakes can be costly in a game of this magnitude. Yet the confidence within the team is tangible, built on weeks of preparation, successful execution, and a growing belief that they can overcome any challenge. Injuries continue to play a role in the build-up to the game. Players returning to practice, those limited in participation, and others who remain questionable all factor into the planning and strategy. Depth at wide receiver, versatility among linebackers, and the adaptability of young players all provide a safety net, allowing the Bears to maintain a high level of performance despite uncertainty. Coaches must weigh risk, opportunity, and the long-term goals of the season, ensuring that every decision positions the team for both immediate success and continued progress through the playoffs. Fan engagement adds another layer to the narrative. Calls, messages, and voicemails from supporters highlight the mix of excitement, hope, and measured optimism surrounding this team. Some fans, having previously doubted the Bears' potential, are now entertaining visions of championship possibilities, while others remain cautiously optimistic, recognizing that consistency is the ultimate measure of success. This diverse fan perspective mirrors the challenges the team faces on the field, balancing expectations, handling pressure, and executing under the scrutiny of a passionate audience. The feedback loop between the team and its supporters helps maintain energy, morale, and focus as the stakes grow higher. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The Chicago Bears locker room may be simmering with tension after recent comment from star running back DeAndre Swift, who reportedly has set a firm condition for any contract extension. He will only re-sign if a certain player exits the roster. While the Bears have yet to comment officially, insiders suggest that Swift's stance has sent shockwaves through the organization and could force a major shakeup. Swift, who has been a key contributor to the Bears' offensive strategy, made the remarks during a closed-door meeting with team executives, sources say. The comments were reportedly blunt and uncompromising. He will not commit his future to Chicago unless the team makes a decisive roster move. While speculation has run rampant, no one outside the locker room seems certain which player is at the center of this potential standoff. Rumors suggest it could be a high-profile veteran whose presence may limit Swift's touches or affect the offensive dynamics in a way that he finds unacceptable. The timing of this revelation is particularly dramatic, coming as the Bears are evaluating their long-term strategy and salary cap management. Analysts and fans alike have begun dissecting every snap from last season, looking for clues about who might be the player in question. Some point to recent inconsistencies in the backfield, while others suggest internal friction between Swift and certain teammates. Whatever the truth, the mere suggestion that a star player could leverage his contract in this way has ignited a firestorm of debate on social media and sports talk shows. Team insiders describe the atmosphere as a mix of anxiety and anticipation. Coaches reportedly are scrambling to assess the situation and explore potential solutions, from trades to renegotiations, while Swift's camp is said to be standing firm on the condition. Meanwhile, fans have taken to online forums to speculate wildly, with theories ranging from roster realignments to Swift potentially testing free agency if the Bears don't comply. This development underscores the delicate balance between superstar influence and team cohesion in professional sports. While nothing is confirmed, one thing is certain. The Bears front office may be facing one of its most complicated decisions in recent memory. The next move could reshape the team's offensive identity and determine whether Swift remains a Bear or becomes the league's most talked-about free agent in the near future. Until then, Chicago's locker room remains the epicenter of rumor, intrigue, and high-stakes negotiation. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.